The video that you're about to watch is an excerpt from a live webinar. If you enjoy the contents of this video, please like and subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching. The roughness is a byproduct of the nervous system not being ready. So when the nervous system's really comfy with it, it feels smooth. So we'll take a minute and look at the nervous system. And here we're using our awareness, which is the material that the source of creation is made out of. And we're focusing it in on the nervous system. And when we look at the nervous system, our nervous systems are kind of like the shape of our whole bodies, right? And they go into like all the organs and everywhere. So when we look at the nervous system, we're looking at something that's it's like a reflection of the whole body, only just through the filter of feeling, and perception. And our nervous system has a special intelligence all its own. And that intelligence has a presence. That intelligence has a presence. So what we're doing with our awareness is we're looking at the nervous system on the surface of what it looks like physically. And then we're looking at the nervous system of what it looks like deeper in, more abstract. And at a more abstract level, the nervous system has a presence, a personality, you could say. This is a more abstract level of the nervous system. And that level of the nervous system can interact with our awareness the way we would interact with someone we love. So you say hello. You say hello to the deva. We call it the devata of the nervous system, the intelligence responsible for the growth and the healing and the evolution of the nervous system. It's like one part of ourselves saying hello to another. Hello. Oh, hello. Right? My hands can say hello to each other. My awareness can say hello to the intelligence of the nervous system. You can do it. You can do it. You can say hello to the intelligence of the nervous system. And notice as we focus awareness on the intelligence of the nervous system and recognize it, appreciate it, love it, that the nervous system becomes enlivened. Some of you might be feeling a little tingling going on in the body because just putting the attention wakes it up. The awareness that flows on the wings of attention, the awareness is pure source material. It is that infinite, unbounded, vast, eternal intelligence. So as it focuses in on the nervous system, both the gross or material level of the nervous system and the subtle level of the nervous system, it wakes up the nervous system. And one of the first things I'm seeing is a flow of, like, I would say robust energy, joy. And it feels like it's starting in the center of the body, in the spine, the nervous system, in the spine, and down like in the solar plexus area. There are meridians that are running through the body that carry the intelligence and awareness through the body, and these are clearing. And the solvent is a light medicine whose fundamental component is joy and compassion. Always compassion is there. Always. And when the compassion starts to flow, the energies come up into the heart area and start to awaken and activate all the sweetness that's in the heart center. So we have the nervous system getting a wash, the presence, the intelligence of the nervous system getting a kind of a light bath. And sweetness awakens in the heart. And that sweetness, that that sort of gratitude and love and sweetness, compassion um, is provided a pathway to the source of creation. It that folds back into the source of creation. Folds back into the source of creation because the silent foundation from which all of this creation comes and through which our relationship with the divine exists, that silent foundation is like the great distribution center. The love goes into that and it just it multiplies out to infinity. It multiplies to infinity and is felt and directly experienced by the one of which we are part. The light that comes back from the one reveals the intimacy of our connection, that we're really one and the same. We're all part of the same structure. This is the richa. This is the impulse of truth that's rising up in the heart. Our little hearts felt all that sweetness and offered it back to the source of creation. And what comes back is this package of truth. It's like a download. It's a package of truth. The intimacy of our union with that great one. And it's so, the intimacy of the union is so beautiful that as individuals, the nervous system, what the nervous system does is it's like, well, I just would like to soak in that. I would just like to soak in that feeling of union and wholeness. Because, first of all, it's pleasant and comfortable. And the soaking provides a platform for little micro changes in the nervous system. Micro changes. The silence is just so soothing and beautiful when the heart is offering that love and gratitude back again, again, again. And it keeps coming back in packages or impulses of the truth of union, the truth of union. And the truth of union with all the gratitude and compassion and love is offered back. Those packages of information coming from the source of creation are then folded. They fold back into the source of creation again. And what I see happening with this fold is an environmental shift. And the astral body is changing shape in a good way. The astral field is changing shape. The divine loves us reaching out and encouraging or supporting greater intimacy in our relationship, and replies and responds by shifting the field in a way that provides greater access of resources to the intelligence of the nervous system. Nice. I mean, I'm just calling it as it's unfolding, you guys. I wasn't planning anything here. This isn't planned on the level of individuality. It's just what's happening. The resources provided to the nervous system include something. I'll try to describe the body producing a material looks like the body's like a formula, like a recipe for the body that is both energetic, but is also physical. It's physical and energetic. It's information about the quality of soma that we produce. And those of you who are familiar with that word, I'll come back to that in a minute for those who aren't. But Soma is produced as the finest byproduct of digestion, and it feeds the intelligence of the body, including the devata or intelligence of the nervous system. But in this case, you guys, the formula is for a quality of soma that's golden and a little bit opaque. And it's like a light medicine, but it also translates into material value as well. Receiving a download of a recipe, we could say, for creating a quality of soma that's very kind of looks kind of unctuous and like a little bit, yeah, softer and sweeter somehow, something that the nervous system really, really likes. And in the process of creating the soma, there's information received in the body, information received by the body, particularly by the mitochondria in the body, of producing this soma. It's like a very rich form of soma that the nervous system really likes. It's deeply, deeply nourishing to the nervous system. So the nervous system gets physically something. The soma is subtle, but the soma feeds the intelligence of the nervous system. And in doing so, it translates into a material structure that the body really likes, that the nervous system really, really likes. And one of the ways I'm seeing it showing up physically is increasing the thickness of the myelin sheaths around the nerve cells and around the dendrites, around the nerves. It's like, it is kind of thick like that. Like the myelin sheath is a little fatty, you know, and it's like that soma, that quality of soma is like a little fatty sort of. It's like thick, nourishing, rich. And it's supporting the body's ability to redistribute some of the fat in the body to support the nervous system to go around to coat, make nice thick coatings around the nerves so that the information that flows through the nervous system flows more efficiently, faster, more directly. And there's bliss. There's bliss when the nervous system moves like that, you know? It's like, I don't know, it's like a runner or somebody, you know, an athlete who's like learned to move their body in a certain way fast or something, you know, and then they can do it and just feels so good to do it. It's like that. There's bliss in it. This is it's sort of a formula. It's a formula. It's a gift for the nervous system to support to provide the resources for the nervous system and the conditions for the nervous system so that it can move more, it can be more stable and more adaptable. So we're just setting up the condition. We're setting up the condition. The outcome is in the hands of the divine. The actual outcome, like this is the condition. The energy healing is setting up the condition, but how it comes out, how your body decides to use it, and how all the different ways that you are able to exploit the value of this healing, that is the glory of the it's the glorious outcome of the enhancement of each person's relationship with the divine, because it falling into that place of unity, you know, where you feel unified with the divine. Well, as I mentioned earlier, it allows us to appreciate ourselves more. We see ourselves through the filter of unconditional, universal, eternal love. Like, wow, that's something to see oneself, right? So we see ourselves through that filter. We understand and appreciate ourselves more. And through that deeper appreciation, we're able to work with the resources provided by the energy healing process in an even more efficient manner, in an even more fruitful manner. And see how it aligns with the environment, because we're in the springtime right now. And so the whole world is waking up. And we have the field around us, both on a gross material level and on a very, very subtle, abstract level. The field around us is awakened with that same kind of blissful bursting forth energy of the springtime.